Amidst dense fog and bitter cold, the sound of explosions suddenly echoed through the airbase in Srinagar. The Pakistani Air Force had launched a sudden attack on the Western Airbase in Srinagar. The enemy was carrying out a fierce bombardment with its modern Sabre jets. But a warrior stationed there had different plans. Without wasting a second, he took off and shot down 2 Pakistani jets, forcing the rest to retreat. This young man was Nirmaljit Singh Sekhon, a brave son of India and the only Param Vir Chakra awardee of the Indian Air Force. Nirmaljit Singh Sekhon was born on July 17, 1943, in Isewal, a small village in Ludhiana, Punjab. His father, Tarlochan Singh Sekhon, was also a flight lieutenant in the Indian Air Force. Ever since childhood, Nirmaljit was inspired by the innumerable experiences narrated by his father and dreamt of joining the Air Force. This was the key reason for him to drop out of his engineering studies midway through 1962 and enter the Air Force as a fighter pilot. Nirmaljit Singh was an enthusiastic young man with a swagger. His favorite pastime was to go on long rides on his chunky Java motorcycle as the wind whistled in his ears. His friends and course-mates remember him fondly as a lively individual who used to call his colleagues brother. So, brother also became Nirmaljit's nickname.
Pakistani हवाई जहाजों ने हमारे अमृतसर, पठानकोट, श्रीनगर, अवंतीपुर, उत्तरलाई, जोधपुर, अंबाला और आगरे के हवाई अड्डों पर बमबाजी की.
December 14, 1971, the war between India and Pakistan for the independence of East Pakistan, now known as Bangladesh, was in last stages. The Indian army was making solid gains and Pakistan was losing its grip on the war. At around 7:30 in the morning, in their desperate attempt to salvage some prestige, 6 Pakistani Sabre jets took off from Peshawar Airbase under the leadership of Wing Commander Changezi and attacked Srinagar Airbase in India. To understand the agenda behind this attack, we have to go a little ahead in time. The attack actually took place 2 days before December 16, 1971. On this day, Pakistan's General Niazi signed the declaration of surrender to the Indian Army with over 93,000 soldiers in Dhaka after the 13-day Indo-Pak War.
16th of December 1971, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi paid an eloquent tribute to the valiant armed forces of India in a cheering parliament and announced, Dhaka is the free capital of a free country. A new nation was born, Bangladesh.
Now, coming back to the day of the attack, December 14. Stationed there were Flying Officer Nirmaljit Singh and Flight Lieutenant Ghuman, who Nirmaljit addressed by his code name G-Man. The duo immediately swung into action. Since B.S. Guman was leading, so he took off first. Seeing that, a Sabre jet started dropping bombs on the runway to prevent further takeoffs. Flying a plane in the face of such heavy bombardment that caused a fog of dust on the runway was suicidal. Yet, despite all odds, in a display of extraordinary courage and determination, Nirmaljit took off miraculously in his Nat aircraft. As he took off first, Guman had reached a higher altitude. However, due to the dust and fog generated by the bombing below, he lost visual contact with Nirmaljit. Sekhon was left all by himself in his bold and heroic attempt to chase away the intruders. In front of him were two attacking Sabre jets flying over 750 kilometers an hour. Sekhon too increased the speed of his aircraft and in a brilliant display of flying skills targeted one of the jets after a few moments of dogfight. He also damaged another jet and set it ablaze. It was seen fleeing towards Rajouri, leaving behind a plume of black smoke. The Pakistani jets considered better to return in the face of such spirited resistance. But even as they were leaving, they launched a fierce attack on Sekhon's plane. Clearly outnumbered and his plane damaged by the firing, Sekhon tried to eject from the aircraft, but it was too late. He was very close to the ground and the plane crashed near Badgaon. Our brave warriors have repeatedly proven that when it comes to protecting the motherland, they will never hesitate to make the ultimate sacrifice. Embracing death is their highest reward. Nirmaljit Singh Sekhon was posthumously awarded the Param Vir Chakra by the government of India in 1972.
हमारा बेटा निर्मलजीत जब बचपन में बोलता था, खेलता, कहता था कि माँ, मैं जब बड़ा हूँ तब हरि सिंह नलुआ, महाराजा रंजीत सिंह जैसे कि बाबा दीप सिंह और बड़े-बड़े आदमी हुए हैं, मैं ऐसा ही बनूंगा। जब लास्ट 28 नवंबर को मुझे मिलने आया, तब भी वो यही बात कह के गया कि माँ, ये मैं इस लड़ाई में शहीद हो गया तो तुम्हें भगत सिंह की माँ बना के इस दुनिया से जाऊं।
Sekhon's sacrifice rings true in the words of famous poet Dwarika Prasad Maheshwari. हाथ में ध्वजा रहे, बाल दल सजा रहे, ध्वज कभी झुके नहीं, दल कभी रुके नहीं, वीर तुम बढ़े चलो, धीर तुम बढ़े चलो।